What's up, everybody? Senior Ashby here. I'm going to try and make a few quick videos as I put together my remote learning lesson plans for the fall. And so I'm going to show you the first lesson that I put together for the year. Hopefully it's helpful. If you find this helpful, please like, subscribe. And what I want you to do before we go on with this video is comment down below. I want to know, are you remote this year, your district, or are you starting the year face-to-face? Okay, here we go. Okay, so this would be my first remote Spanish lesson of the school year, and we do not know exactly what's coming our way. We've been told at my school district to prepare for both face-to-face and remote, and I am going to share this lesson as I create these remote lessons. I will be sharing them for you to check out and download on my website, www.seniorashby.com. And that is currently free right now for anyone who would like to subscribe and get ideas for the fall. I still am trying to figure out exactly the best way to organize these new lessons that I'll be creating, but I will be posting them soon. And so what I'm starting with here is goals. And goal number 1 is get to know your Spanish teacher better. And I wrote these goals, with a student in mind, nice and simple for the students to understand what are their goals of this lesson. Goal number 2, they should be able to log into Google Classroom and submit their first assignment successfully. So just kind of learning some basic tech stuff of how to log into whatever learning management system you're using. In my case, it's Google Classroom, and be able to submit an assignment. Goal number 3, learn one strategy for how to be a successful remote learner. Goal number 4, begin to recognize basic greetings in Spanish. The activities here are as follows. Join my Google Classroom, and here's a little YouTube video about how to join a Google Classroom. I would put my information there. And activity number 2 would be learn more about your Spanish teacher by watching this video. That video is right here, and so I do not have this listed. It's an unlisted video on YouTube just because it's pictures of my family and things like that. But the goal of this video, I do 2 truths and a lie. I share some pictures of my family, and so the goal of this video is just for them, my students, to get to know me better. Isn't that picture just wonderful there? My son Jonah joined me there on this video. So the goal here is I'm just trying to connect with them, because I would spend time, my first day in class is all about just building connections, building relationships. So the whole point of this video is for them to connect with me and for me to connect with them. In future lessons, we'll be trying to build classroom community by having students share things with me and even with each other. But lesson 1, day 1, I want my students to be able to connect with me, my family, and learn a few things about me. So that's the second activity. And you notice I have the time it should take them right next to it. Remote learning tip of the day. So I'm going to try to incorporate some sort of tip of the day for how they can be a good remote learner. And that's a video that I made. This one is, well, it's not yet, but I will be putting this public on YouTube actually. So that'll be showing up on my channel. There's my dog Teddy. So if you want to watch that video, that is going to be available on my YouTube channel, Senior Ashby. Make sure you subscribe, especially if you want to see my cute golden doodle dog. And so I teach Spanish 1. This is a lesson that is for Spanish 1. And so we are going for greetings practice, a little introduction into greetings. And as the school year goes on, I'm hoping to add more of a CI, comprehensible input approach, and a TPRS approach, which is a lot of the strategies I use in my face-to-face classroom. Doing it online is a little more challenging, but definitely something we can do, especially when we do the live sessions with Zooms. But anyways, the Spanish greetings practice, that is about 30 minutes. So there's 3 videos they'd watch. This one, teach me how to greet. My kids love this music video. The next one would be this one, which is a little more boring, but it shows a good Spanish native accent pronunciation of the words that we will be learning. And then the third video there, I believe, is one of mine here from my website. It links them right to the Hola song, the ever popular Hola song that I created. And after that, it says review these flashcards on Quizlet. There's a link to, I'm sure you're all familiar with Quizlet, to flashcards. And that's about 25, 30 minutes, 5, 10, 15, 25. I guess I got to change this to 25 minutes. Glad we could all edit my lesson plan together there. And then it's always important, there's not going to be much remediation at this point. I mean, we just kind of got started, but extension activities are important. So want extra practice? Try one of these fun games to practice Spanish greetings. Alien Intruders and Flappy Bird are both a lot of fun. Alien Intruders is actually, I'll take you there a quick second. This is, so you gotta choose the correct answer, then you get to play. So that's what that game looks like. A lot of fun. Anyways, a good thing you could do, I would recommend it, is do some sort of competition, maybe commenting on a Google Classroom post for who got the high score for those games. It's optional, it's extension, but turning it into a competition usually is enough to get students playing. Then I'm going to try to incorporate, music and brain breaks and things like that, like authentic music, as like optional things, like playlists. As this year goes on, here's a playlist you could listen to while you work today, things like that. But this is a music video that I created with my students where the kids are up and out of their desk and having them stand up, sit down, and that's the Levantense music video, which you can check out on my YouTube channel or just search Senior Ashby Levantense. I think that's, Levantense music video. And just a little brain break, and we'll have to talk about how they can use brain breaks as the school year goes on. But, it's not like I assigned that much. It's probably about 60 minutes worth of work, maybe less. But I find a lot of students need a little break to get up out of their seat after about 20 minutes. Then it's really important that you're really clear about what is needed to be turned in. And so this is a Google form quiz that will be all self-graded. And so they'll put in their email address, they'll put in their name, and then I've got true and false questions. This is about my YouTube video I made with 2 truths and a lie and pictures of my family. And so it's just kind of a check, did they actually watch that? And then it moves on to kind of the next thing we talked about, which was advice for how to be a good remote learner. And then finally, it is a couple just easy, hopefully easy, and I think for a lot of students, even though it's Spanish 1, this is review. I think a lot of them, at least I know a lot of my students know Spanish greetings. And again, it's all self-graded. If you would like me to make a video showing you how to make a self-graded Google form, please let me know, comment down below in this video, and I will do that. And that would be their lesson for day 1. Hope that's helpful. Let me know if you have any questions.